Okay, good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Oh, Megan, I didn't put your title in there. Oh, horrors. Okay. You are my virtual CFO. Let's get that up there just in case people don't know you yet from every Tuesday that we go live. So anyway, welcome everyone. It is Time Management Tuesday. I am here today with my virtual CFO, Megan Dolly. If you don't have a virtual CFO, you might need one because it makes a big difference in your life. But I love the fact that we alternate Money Talk Tuesday with Time Management Tuesday, because time management is something that every step of the way, from when you first start your business to when you are running a big organization, possibly, you struggle with. Most people do. Is it something that you struggle with, Megan?
Oh, yes. Yes. I mean, of the two resources, time and money, right? They're going to alternate for the most, the thing that you were like, wish I had more time or wish I had more money. Those are going to be the two things that alternate the most, I think, as you go through your business.
It's so true. It's so true. And it's so hard to focus our time on the things that are going to make the biggest impact in our businesses when we're working in our business, right? Or on our business, both. I mean, where should the CEO, the owner of the company, be spending their time? Now, I'll start out with a story. This is from when I first started coaching. I was coaching. She was a friend of mine, also ran a very large company, and we were trying to bring her up to another whole level financially. So I worked with her for about a year. And there was one time where she was so overwhelmed with her schedule, with what she was working on and what she had to manage. She was ready to combust. And I said, literally, open up your calendar right now. Read me everything that's on your calendar for the next 3 weeks. And we took off 3 really big time suckers. And it was things in her mind that she really didn't think she could take off, because it was like a networking event that, she promised her friend she would go with her. I'm like, okay, you promised your friend you'd go with her, but is that the best use of your time? Is that networking event going to work towards achieving your company goals, your personal goals? And when we really started evaluating that, the answer was, you know what, no, but I just didn't want to disappoint somebody. Right? Key.
That word right there. I don't want to disappoint somebody. That is like a cudgel, especially for women entrepreneurs. Dear Lord, I don't want to disappoint my kids. I don't want to disappoint my kids' teachers. I don't want to disappoint my husband. I don't want to disappoint my friends. I don't want to disappoint this stranger that reached out to me and wants an hour of my time.
Yes, exactly. We're always worried about disappointing people. I think we're born with that gear, like, oh, please everybody, please everybody. And guess what? You can't please everyone. So you have to look at your calendar and say, is this really for me? I even recently had a friend. I have so many stories about this. I recently had a friend who got exposed to COVID and got locked down, for 11 days or 14 days, whatever the latest and greatest thing is. And she previously does suffer from anxiety, like anxiety where I can recognize sometimes for her that it's because she's doing everything for everyone else and not always making her own life a priority. And she's not an entrepreneur. But what was interesting is during the lockdown, I said, I bet you haven't had one anxiety attack in the last week. And she's like, you're right. And I'm like, it's because you have no choice now. You had to clear your calendar, right? You had to prune out the things you're doing for other people, the tasks that you're always being called upon for your children, for your friends, for your family, for your students. She's a teacher. And it was interesting because when you're forced to take things off your calendar because something like you've been exposed to COVID and you have to quarantine, suddenly you can do it, right? But without that external factor forcing you to lock, to prune your calendar, we tend to look at everything like, well, we have to do it. And we don't. We definitely don't. Trying to look at what you do during the day and be intentional about everything is so hard. From eating intentionally to exercising intentionally to running our business and using our time intentionally. It's so difficult, but it's something you have to make a conscious commitment to every single day.
Yeah. And repeat that commitment, right? It's not like a one thing, I'm going to be more intentional, like a New Year's resolution. I'm going to be more intentional this year. Well,
all words.
Remember to wake up on the 2nd and remind yourself, okay, what are my intentions for today? The next day? What are my, I'm constantly throughout the day, like, okay, hang on. This morning when I set my intentions, what were they again? Did I get them done? There's a clear difference in my mood at the end of the day when I set my intentions, set the list. I'm like, yeah, but I got to finish this stuff first. Yeah. You know, and the stuff that like, oh no, got my intentions done. I'm feeling good. I'm like, freedom. I did my thing. Good.
There is a big difference. I mean, I had hanging over my head recording videos for the last 2 weeks. My staff's been waiting for me. Finally, Sunday, I'm like, be intentional with the time today. I know it's supposed to be a day off, but if I just get this done, I'm going to feel free as a bird, right? Just like you just said, like, I got it done. Yay. So sure enough, I got in the shower. I literally was talking to myself, get in the shower, put on your makeup, blow out your hair. And I don't mind making videos, but it's still that day that for some reason, this recording of these certain videos was a struggle for me, right? So when you're struggling to try to get something really important done, you know, don't be above just talking to yourself one step at a time, right? I did it. Get in the shower, put on your makeup, do your hair, get to your computer, put on a blue shirt, record. Oh, I messed it up. Record again. Do not leave my desk until I finish recording, right? It was like a struggle. So I'm purposely telling this because I'm a really good time manager for the most part, but there are still times that I struggle. And this is how I get through it. And when I feel like my plate is overwhelmed, like recently, I looked at my calendar and I looked at all the projects that I've listed out that I want to get done. And I took 3 really big projects off my plate for now. Because I thought not the best use of my time right now.
Yeah. I came to a point last November. I was very intentional about, okay, I am being told, for me, it was by God, I was being told to clear my calendar. And I did. I looked at every meeting, every coaching call, everything. Like, is this absolutely necessary that it has to be done in the next 2 weeks? And then like a day later, I was diagnosed with COVID. So it was like perfect timing.
Yes.
But yeah, it was really nice to have those 2 weeks to not feel guilty about needing to recover or having a reset button on, wait a second, why am I even offering this particular service? And taking a step back, it was so refreshing.
Well, because our egos get attached to certain things that we've rolled out, right? Or certain things that we think we're going to be great, or things that we really wanted to get done. But as you're developing your skills to grow your company, there are different things you have to learn, right? You have to learn to be a better leader of yourself, of your time. You have to be a better leader, let's say, of staff. You have to really be brutally critical of what you're putting on your calendar. Otherwise, you're just not going to make it to whatever level you're trying to achieve, or just even, I don't mean level financially always, it's just level of efficiency sometimes, or the level of service you want to provide to your clients. You cannot do everything all at once. And this pruning of the habits that are not serving you well, pruning of the tasks that you've put on your calendar possibly need to be looked at. And then, of course, pruning your calendar itself. What are you saying yes to for that I need to please everybody mode that we all seem to have?
Somebody has this expectation of me, so I need to do it. And if you can ask yourself, like I almost used the stuff that I had to get done as like a punishment, like,
oh, hey, hey, Megan, do you see? I don't see you anymore, but I still hear you. I've never had this one happen before, where you're just gone, but oh, and now you're back. Okay, hold on. I got to bring you up. That was interesting. Oh, okay. Well, that was a new.
I'm live now.
You're like a ghost. You decided that you were pruning this.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm out of here.
Prune.
Anyway, I think that what we really want to relay to everyone today is that being intentional with your activities during a day, during a week, during a month really makes a huge difference in what you can accomplish and breaking out times where you can focus. So today is all about look at your calendar, figure out what you don't have to do, what you've said yes to that's really not serving your goals well, and think about who you've said yes to for things that are causing you stress, anxiety, or thinking maybe you shouldn't have done that. It's not as hard as you think to correct those, to right those wrongs, so to speak. And it's not usually as bad as you're going to think it's going to be when you think you're disappointing someone, right? Most people actually understand.
That's a good reminder. I'm probably just going to go take another quick look through my calendar again today and do another pruning.
I did it this morning. I'm looking and going, nope, 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 nope. And then other people who are like, I need an hour of your time. I'm thinking, no, you don't. You need a half hour of my time because we're going to do this really quick, right? Because my calendar is my greatest, protect. I have to protect this, So, yeah. All right. So everybody go have a great Tuesday. Look at your calendars, look at your daily habits, your routine, and look at your tasks and think to yourself, am I being intentional with the way I'm using my time? Am I letting other people pull at me for things that are not working towards my ultimate goal for life and for my business? It goes hand in hand.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. And if you need me to help you make some of these decisions, I love pruning other people's calendars. Get on my calendar by going to nancyganzekaufer.com and get yourself on there with a consultation where I'll help you make decisions on what to take off and maybe what to put on. Right? And Megan, tell them where to find you if they need to figure out what they're doing with their numbers and their money. And
come on over to megandolly.com. You can make an appointment on my calendar for a quick 15-minute intro if that's what you're looking for. And absolutely, there is a questionnaire that comes with that. It's like, really? Do you need my time?
That's right, because we protect our time. All right, very good. Everyone go have a great Tuesday, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Thanks, Megan.
Bye.